Hey Cancers, what is up? It is She with She Reads Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. How I miss y'all so much, Cancers, but I have not been on my grind like I should be as far as my channel. Other things have started going in life. I got another job, so I'm working 14, 15 hours a day. Um, you know, got a new little love interest that, we kind of, our schedules are kind of crazy. So, but it's no excuse because you know how it is. Before I had all this going on, I would have time to pray, I had time to meditate, I had time to journal. And it's like, oh, okay, things are on the up. We're going to let go. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it this time. I've been staying prayed up, that's for sure. I haven't been meditating as much as I should. I've done quite a bit of meditating today um, because I just got tired of this gap of not talking to y'all. I've been, viewing the channels that I'm subscribed to. And I really miss just pulling my own cards and, talking to my own subscribers. So I'm back and I just want to see what's going on with y'all Cancers. I hope you all have been doing well. I hope the retrograde didn't beat y'all down too bad, but I'm so glad to be back up here. Yeah, it definitely did what it said it was going to do. It was going to let me feel the burnout energy, and I was just completely burnt out, even after it, during the retro shade, the shady period. Like, it was still a bit gloomy for me. And my sister, she's a Cancer, and she's not as spiritual as I am, but like within the first week of the retrograde, she was just like, I don't know what's going on with me, but I just need to be, mindful. Like, I just don't want to watch certain things on TV, and like, cause my mood is just like, man, I just let her know, like, yeah, it's the retrograde. And I forgot how it had affected Cancers, but it made sense to her. So, like I said, I hope it didn't beat y'all down too bad. Hope y'all are, feeling uplifted and back in y'all motherly energy and taking care of business. So let's just tap into Cancer's energy spirit and let's see what's going on with the Cancers. What's going on in Cancer's energies? What about my Cancer placements? What's going on for my Cancer placement spirit? What is going on for my Cancer placements? Okay, we got thrills and envy. It kind of just popped out, but I'm not going to take it just yet. I'm going to see if it pops back out, see what the energy is. All right, Cancers. All right, Cancer placements. What's going on with my Cancer placements? All right. I'm trying to at least go through the whole deck first, but all right, what's going on with my Cancer placements? Two-Face that just popped out. Just let y'all know. What's going on with my Cancer placement spirit? Cancer placements. Alright, we got longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. So you may have someone longing for you at a distance. They want to come and reunite, talk to you. We got hopeful, inspired, optimistic, success. We got distance at the bottom of the deck. So you could have someone at a distance from you. You all could just be separated due to distance. You could be divorced, separated, or this could be someone that ghosted you or you ghosted them. That is like longing for you, wanting to talk to you, reunite. They could be feeling hopeful about getting this done. All right, anything else for my Cancers? What's going on with my Cancers? What's going on for my Cancer placements? What else for my Cancer placements? What else for my Cancer placements? God, my hand's hurting so bad. Ooh, energy for my Cancer placements? All right, tension, stressed out, migraines, worry. Okay. And at the bottom of that, we have delay, we have time, delay, procrastination, too busy. So this could be causing some kind of tension, just not having enough time in the day to get things done, or, you're just watching the day go by and procrastinating on things that could have been done, and then later on, like, I could have had this done, this, and that, and you didn't do any of it. I know the energy kind of well. Let's see. Let's go to the relationship and singles oracle deck. All right, what's in Cancer's energy? What's in my Cancer placements? What's in their energy, Cancer placements? What's in my Cancer placements energy right now? Cancer placements. Cancer placements. What's in their energy? All right, lust's not love. Passion is the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. Okay, this could be the person that is, longing to reunite with you or whatever. Someone that's just lustful. We don't want that. All right. So have hope on tension. What's going on with my Cancers? Cancer placements. Okay, fear of loss. You're afraid of losing someone or of being abandoned. Take a chance. And we have that under hopeful. So you might need to remain hopeful instead of being fearful. Take a chance with this hopeful energy. Be optimistic about the future. Be optimistic. Be inspired. Passionate about what you want. Like, don't think about the negative side or the glass half empty. All right, let's see. All right. What else for Cancer placements? What else for my Cancer placements? What else for my Cancer placements? Procrastinate. There it is. Don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. And with that unintention, like I said, we saw something about procrastinate when tension had came out. So, like I said, you could be stressing yourself out, worrying because you're not managing your time well. Which just could cause you just to make like a routine or something. Write down everything you want to get done on certain days in a week or whatever, and just kind of, manage it out. What day you're going to do this, what time of day you're going to do this, set your alarm clocks, and, get into routine of getting things done so you won't just see a whole bunch of things you need to do just pile up and just stress you out. And I'm following that advice for myself starting today. Like, it may be starting after tomorrow because I work tomorrow, both of my jobs, but Tuesday and Wednesday I'm supposed to be off. So, like, I'm trying to, figure out a way to continue to work both jobs, contribute to my channel, make sure, I am still being a parent and engaging with my child and all the things. So, like, it's a lot on my plate right now, but I feel confident that I can get all things done without burning myself out. And I'm hopeful to even let go of one of the jobs and, make up even more time and delegate even more time to my life balance instead of having so much work going on. So, yeah. Let's go to the tarot. All right, Spirit. What's this longing? What's this longing for my Cancer placements? This longing clarified by lust, not love. What is this energy, Spirit? What is this energy for my Cancer placements? This longing, lust, not love. What is this energy? All right, let's talk to Cancer placements about this longing, lust, not love energy. What is this? What is this energy for my Cancer placements? What is this energy, Spirit? Alright. We got Ace of Coins. But it's kind of like upside down. I don't know how I want to take that. So I'm going to reshuffle. I'm going to do this again. Like, all my cards are upright. But if it was meant to pop out, like I'm going to shuffle again. Ace of Coins in reverse. And this deck is like the Ace of Pentacles, and upright. That's like a new beginning or something. Manifesting or something like that. So, this person that's longing, lustful, not trying to give you real, genuine love, could be, like I said, coming in with bad energy, bad news, something we don't want. I'm sorry, I just got off work and just jumped straight into this. Like, let me, where is, hold on, y'all, one moment. All right, Cancer, sorry about that. I was sitting on what I was looking for. But anyway, let's see. Here's the coins. Yeah, because like in the upright, like I said, it's like you're receiving something, money, gifts, could be a new financial career. But the negative, broke people, bad investments, possessiveness, lack of planning, greed, excessive spending, stinginess, bankruptcy, materialism, and missers. So, like I said, if that was meant to pop out, like this somebody broke, coming back in looking for a handout or looking for something that you gave to them in the past. But let's see. I probably should have took that because that's probably exactly what it is. But I'm just like, all my cards are like, what's going on? But with the energy out here, I should have known that something's going to pop out in first. But all right, Sphere, I'm sorry. What's longing, lust, not love for my Cancer placements? Longing, lust, not love for my Cancer placements. What's going on with them? What's this energy? Longing, lust, not love for my Cancer placements. Longing, lust, not love for my Cancer placements. Okay, we got the Six of Knives. So something that just is no longer for you. Something that you're moving forward from. You're not longing for it. Ace of Knives here. So you've had the mental breakthrough. You needed to know that you just need to move forward. And then this one, unlike in the general tarot, it's just one person on this boat. It's not like a kid and a woman, it's just a woman on this boat. And like right behind it, you have all these major arcana cards. Right on top, we have John Horse, which I believe is the Emperor. You have them Bones, which I believe is Judgment. Then you have Ten of Sticks. So, there could be an Emperor. Like I said, there could be an Emperor. That judgment is being called on for this emperor that may have, you know, that's longing for you with this lustful energy that you're moving forward from. Judgment could have been called on, like I said, with this Ten of Sticks, cause just a lot of turmoil and burden, just making things a lot harder than they should be. And now you're moving towards calmer waters. But let's see. Alright, what's this longing, lust, not love? What's Six of Knives? What's this longing, lust, not love? What's Six of Knives? Cancer placements. Longing, lust, not love. Six of Knives for my Cancer placements. So all these cards just start to flip upside down for y'all. Alright, longing, lust, not love for my Six of Knives, my Cancer placements. What's this energy for my Cancer placements? This longing, Six of Knives energy. Alright, longing, lust, not love, Six of Knives. What's this energy, spirit? Alright, we have the ancestors. I believe it's the Death card in this deck. Something that you, like I said, put an end to, you're leaving behind, or you're leaving behind and moving forward towards something, towards a new beginning. Because it's just no longer, it's just serving you, like you're finally knowing what you deserve, and what this person is offering is not it. I'm gonna read both the Six of Knives and Ancestors. The Six of Knives, the positive, which is the upright, leaving your troubles behind, moving on, going with the flow, accepting change, a new attitude. Travel, distance, learning, letting go of people, beliefs, situations you've outgrown. Rites of passage, a much needed change in atmosphere and relief. And which leads to the Death card. Like I said, you went ahead and put an end to it. And in this, we're gonna go to the Death card. Yep, Ancestors is the Death card. Alright, so death is not a subject most Westerners or Western educated people like to discuss. It's an event that will happen to each and every one of us, yet it's considered morbid, weird, or taboo to spend any time contemplating it. It cannot be spring, summer, or fall forever. Eventually, the end must come to make for something new. Death is just the beginning of that something. So when the ancestor card turns up in a reading, you're being reminded that the only thing that is truly permanent is impermanence. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to mourn, but you must let it go, and life goes on. Alright, so yeah, like I said, every end is also a new beginning. So, and you've determined that by getting your stuff together and moving forward. And that's good. Like I said, that when you finally get the strength or get the courage to, let things go, no matter, how you feel about it. Because even when you end things with people, things that like are no longer serving you, sometimes you still like care about them, or have some kind of good feelings towards them, even if they didn't have your best interest at heart. But so sometimes you have to love people from a distance. Alright, Spirit, what's this hopeful fear of loss for my Cancer placements? What is this hopeful fear of loss energy for my Cancer placements? Hopeful fear of loss. What is this for my Cancer placements? Hopeful fear of loss. What is that for my Cancer placements? Alright, we have Nine of Knives. So it's like what? The Nine of Swords. But it's hopeful, and it's like, yeah, things are gonna get better. Yeah, renewed hope, the end of suffering, the worst being over, good news, seeking help for depression, anxieties, and letting go. So yeah, it's time to let go of those anxieties, that doubt, um, that you're gonna lose something. You need to embrace more of the hopeful energy, because Spirit is saying the ending you put to that past energy, that was the right thing to do. And in order for you to do that, that death card, like I say, you have to end something to start something new. And except between this hopeful and fear loss, like you should lean more towards being hopeful with this Nine of Nines energy here. Um, and like I said, you may need to seek additional help for anxiety or depression because, like I said, we all need someone to talk to. Maybe somebody that we don't know, to just get another point of view on sometimes, to get you to understand why you did what you did and why it was the right thing, so you won't continue to have that anxiety that maybe I should have tried this, or maybe I should have gave him that chance, or whatever. Like, whatever you did, it was the right thing to do. Like, you're the mother of all the signs. Like, you're born to the fact to know you just have this nurturing energy. So you always want to take care. You want to take care of the people around you, make sure they're good. But everybody, you can't take care of everybody. Some people have to figure out on their own. Like, you've done enough for whoever this person is. Got Four of Coins on the bottom. So yeah, it's like Four of Pentacles. Just keep holding on to what's yours. Don't keep, don't keep just giving your energy out, helping people, just giving out your resources to other people that don't deserve it. Anything else on this hopeful fear loss energy? Nine of Nines. Anything else regarding this for Cancer placements? This Nine of Nines. Anything else? Anything else for my Cancer placements and this hopeful? That's going between this hopeful and this fear loss energy. All right. What else for my Cancer placements for this Nine of Nines hopeful energy? Anything else for Cancers? Anything else regarding this hopeful energy? Nine of Nines. Hopeful Nine of Nines. Hopeful Nine of Nines. Anything else for this hopeful Nine of Nines? A whole bunch of stuff I just probably got. Six of Coins, them bones into a basket. So if this is meant to fall out, like I said, you're gonna get some kind of help. You're gonna receive what you have put back out. Your time to be lucky and to inherit what's supposed to come to you is coming. Judgment has been called. Two of Baskets, if it's love you're looking for, that's also coming in. But like I said, you had to put an ending to whatever this is to receive it. Alright, okay. Spirit, what's your advice on this since we don't have anything else for this hopeful fear loss? What's your advice regarding this Nine of Nines? What's your advice for Cancer placements? What's your advice for Cancer placements? Advice for Cancer placements. Alright. The Free Man fell out, which is like the Fool. but it fell out in reverse. So with that coming out in reverse like that, with the Ace of Sticks on the bottom, like that's giving me, like the Fool, he goes out foolishly, like not thinking about what bad could happen or any of that. He's just out to do whatever he set out to do, and that's it. But with this energy, but with this free man here in reverse, I feel like you shouldn't go out in a foolish manner. Like, you should not, like a foolish man, or just going out without a plan. You should have a plan, you know what I'm saying, to restore your energy, to, get out of this feeling of loss. Because maybe going out as the free man, as the Fool, just ready to jump into love, that may have brought us to this energy that we're in now. Can we clarify the free man, please, on reverse? John Horse. So that's that Emperor energy. And that could, like, with that clarifying the free man in reverse, that could be the person that has you feeling this fear of loss. They could have came at you with no plan, with this Fool in reverse, the free man in reverse. They could have came at you with no plan, All right, clarify John Horse, free man. Whatever this is all divine intervention with all these major arcanas out. Like, what is John Horse, the Cancer placement? What's John Horse? Can we clarify John Horse, Spirit? Can we clarify John Horse for my Cancer placements? Father of Coins. So this could have been like a baby daddy or a husband, because it's like the King of Pentacles. Or this could be, like I said, you need this renewed hope out here in the free man in reverse. Like I say, you may need to, make a plan of how you're going to attain this husband or this Emperor energy. Tell the universe what it is exactly that you do want, so that you can attract and, have the right people gravitate towards you. 7 of Baskets on the end. At the bottom of the day, you may need to take, some kind of spiritual bath. Just release the negative energy from yourself. All right, so what's your advice to Cancers? What's your advice to Cancer placements on this? What's your advice to Cancer placements? What's your advice to Cancer placement, Spirit? I don't know. Caroline fell out. I can't remember which one she is. Let me see. Is that Justice or what? Caroline. Oh no, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Even better. So, like with this, like I said, this is all faded. Like I said, this is everything that has happened was meant to happen. You putting an end to it, um, just to let you know what it is that you don't want, what it is that you do want, you know. Um, when I'm gonna just read this out to you. When Aunt Caroline appears in a reading, it's an indication that fate is a factor regarding whatever you're inquiring about. Rack your brain about what you or someone else could have done differently if you like. But the truth is that everything turned out exactly how it was supposed to. This can be a very hard pill to swallow in an age when people want to believe their thoughts or choices always dictate outcomes. The existence of a greater plan is not a welcome concept today because it implies vulnerability, which is automatically translated to weakness in the minds of many. We are used to images of people. So yeah, that's just telling you about how, like in the movies, people crashing the windows and doing all this extravagant, extraordinary stuff, and they live through it or whatever the case, or come back to life. But we know that in life, that's just not how life goes. So like whatever this is, whoever this was that were meant to come in your life and stayed at the time that they did, and there's no need to rack your brain about what you could have done different or what you need to do now to make them come back or make you like them or whatever the case may be. Like this person was meant to cross paths with you, and just cross paths and keep it moving. Okay. So yeah, you got a lot of major arcanas out here. But just remain hopeful. Like I said, what you did was the right thing. Putting an end to this. What about this tension and procrastinate? And this could, whatever this is that just ended, this could be what's causing you to procrastinate. You just don't have the energy to do anything. You're just not interested in anything. So, like I say, if you stay in that mode too long, you definitely want to reach out to someone, whether it's professional or just someone that you feel comfortable talking to. All right. What's tension and procrastinate for Cancers? What's tension and procrastinate for Cancers? Okay. Two cards fell out backwards. It was the Strength card and the Ten of Knives. So, like with them both, like the Ten of Knives, it's like things are getting better. Strength is, you find the inner strength to do what it is you need to do. So, like with this, like I said, you're just refusing to find the energy. Like you just kind of sitting in doubt right now. Like you don't want, like things are not gonna get better, but they are. They are, and your advice for me is to not succumb to this ending. There's another day, another hour, another second that you are still making breath. This is all a journey. It's not a destiny. So I do not succumb to this person while they out probably moving on like nothing has phased them. You need to do the same. That's how you attract what's supposed to come for you. Don't let people that didn't deserve you, dim your glow. Okay? But I want to read the negative side of Ten of Knives. Defeat, martyrdom, the end of a cycle, hitting rock bottom, distress, relapses, betrayal, negative thinking, hard times, drastic change, bad mouthing, chronic pain, deep wounds, refusing to accept that something is over, and sacrifices. So yeah, just do not refuse that this is over. This is the good thing about this right here is all within you, and this is a mindset that you can change the outcome of this part here. This tension, this procrastination, this is just something you need to work on for yourself. And this is something that can be turned upright. Strength can be turned upright. Ten of Knives can be turned upright where, you feel like things are getting better because you went within and did what you need to do to take care of things. You got shit to get done. So it's time to get things done. Do not let this whatever keep you down. They're not worth it. They're not worth it, Cancer. And I really hate that you're going through this. You feel this way. But I've been there. You know, I've been there a few months ago. Had just decided to start over, you know. And it was after a long gap of being by myself. So I'm like, I know God hasn't set me up with some loser right after I don't took all this time to myself. But guess what? He was a loser. And I couldn't blame God for setting me up. It's just that, you know, I got tired of being by myself, and I just took the first thing that looked good to me, that talked good to me or whatever. And, you know, that was it. He just talked good. That was it. He really didn't have any action behind it. But the thing about it is, the first cycle I was in for 10 years. The second cycle I was in for 7 years. That cycle, maybe 2 months. You know, you live and you learn. It's no need to drown in this. Okay? And I hope that when we tap back into this, Cancer, I'm not used to this energy for y'all. I hope that when I tap back in for y'all, that strength card is right side up and we get some positive thinking going on, some positive energy. But it's like we all are going through it a little bit. I know, because Capricorns, their energy was, you know, a little heavy. Aquarius was real heavy. So, you know, but we will all get through it. Okay, what is our angel messages? I didn't mean for it to go this long. What messages from the angels do we have for our Cancers? Messages from the angels that we have for Cancers. Angel messages for Cancers. Angel messages for Cancer. The angel of perfection. Of course. Okay. In my real self, life is eternal. Wisdom is infinite. Love is abundant. And beauty is perfection. All that is complete and whole is perfect. The white dove does not need to wash for whiteness. Neither does the flower in the field beg for fragrance. The more natural and spontaneous the gesture, the closer to perfection. To overemphasize the need for perfection may push away the possibility to channel the perfection of who we really are in every moment of our lives. So, like I said, don't keep trying to create a picture of perfection. Just be your natural self. Do things that naturally make you happy. And naturally, the right person will be attracted to you and come towards you. But don't give up, Cancers. I'm definitely rooting for you, praying for your energy, praying for the energy of your loved ones. Because if you're in this energy, it's definitely affecting those around you. So, Cancers, I love y'all so much. I'm praying for better energy. I will talk to y'all so much sooner than later. And have a good day.